welcome to my channel. I'm Bianca Janel. I make videos on lifestyle, and today I have a skincare video for you guys. I am so excited for today's video. It's talking about ice facials. If you guys follow me on Instagram, which if you're not, you should, I'm at bianca.janel. I talk about ice facials all the time. It's something I've been doing for the past, probably the past 3 months. I do it daily. I've seen such a difference with it. So if you guys want to see a tutorial and find out all the benefits from an ice facial, then please keep watching. Okay, so like I said, today we are talking about ice facials. I am so excited for this. I've been doing this for the past 3 months, and I've just seen an overall difference in my skin, especially the glowiness of it. You can see right here, I'm not wearing anything on my face. I don't have any serums or oils, but you can already see kind of, I just have that glow within. Now, one of the main reasons that I like doing it is because I just feel like it just wakes up the skin, especially when you wake up in the morning. I just feel like your skin is kind of dull and kind of tired, and it's just kind of my favorite way to wake myself up. And there's like a lot of benefits from it too. So with an ice facial, what it does is it contracts the skin, so it makes it tighter, so you're gonna get that tightened, lifted effect from it. I like it because it helps minimize my pores when I use it. I don't see an overall difference. Some people do say that they see an overall difference with their pore size. I don't. I suffer from enlarged pores, especially like in this area right here. But what it does is when I do it, it does contract it. So I love using this as a makeup primer. So I've already kind of talked about this a little bit, especially like in my makeup tutorials. I love an ice facial, ice rolling, anything that helps contract the skin to make it a little bit tighter. So like I said, it kind of acts as a primer. I noticed that my makeup applies a lot more seamless and just looks really smooth on the skin, and I noticed that my makeup lasts longer through the day. So that's really why I like doing it. I think I just did it once because I'm sure I saw it on Instagram. I want to say, I could totally be wrong, I want to say that either I saw it on like one of Kim Kardashian's makeup artist accounts, if that's what she does. I think that's where I saw it. I honestly can't remember, but I just know that I tried it and then I applied my makeup that day, and ever since then I've been totally hooked on it. There's a lot of other great benefits from it too. For me, I suffer from allergies. Like today, it just hurts right here. I have a lot of pressure right here. My eyes are super puffy, so this definitely helps soothe all of that. It's a great facial massage, so helps with lymphatic drainage, and that's also what I like about it. I feel like it just kind of sharpens up my face after doing it. And with an ice roller, you can use it for a lot of other things, like especially when you have a headache and you just kind of have that pressure right here. It's a great way to relieve it. If you have any muscle soreness and you need a cold compress, that's a great one. I read that some people like to use it like after a bikini wax, just because it kind of helps soothe it. I wrote down a couple other things just in case I forgot. It helps with puffiness and tired eyes. I love using my ice roller and just leaving it around my eyes, just so it kind of helps with that puffiness, like I said earlier. It can help with sunburns. That makes a lot of sense, especially going into the summer. This would just be a great tool to have. Allergies, I talked about that. Oh, and breakouts, so same thing. It kind of just helps with the inflammation. Like I have one right here, so I'm gonna kind of leave the cold compress on there for a while. But yeah, I love it. So like I said, I just wanted to make a quick video on this for you guys, just so you guys can kind of find out some of the benefits and why I do it all the time. I love it. And what's funny is I'm actually kicking myself because I can remember, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago, we went to Big Bear with my family, and my mom was being silly and she goes, oh, you should do an ice facial in the snow. And I was like, no, I'm cold. Now I would do anything to give myself an ice facial in the actual snow. So that just kind of makes me laugh about it, that I just barely started picking up this technique a couple of months ago. I do it every single day. I'm like obsessed with this. So I wanted to share 2 different ways that I personally ice roll. So honestly, you can use an ice cube. I'm about to go over 2 other tools, but if you don't have these, then honestly an ice cube does the trick, and I have done an ice cube when I didn't have these before. I think that's how I actually tested it out first. So then I went in and I bought these ice molds. I bought this off of Amazon. I will link it down below. They're literally the molds that you make like for ice rings, and I've already actually used it, that's why it's flattened, but I usually fill it up. It comes in a set of 4, so I always have one of these in the freezer. And then I have my actual ice roller. This is a Skinny Confidential ice roller. I made a whole video on this and review. I will link it above right here for you guys. I'm obsessed with this. So honestly, for my day-to-day, I use the Skinny Confidential ice roller just because it's easier to use. It doesn't make the mess of an actual like ice cube. But like days that I have time and I just like allow myself time to get ready, I do use the ice molds just because it's kind of just a fun treatment. But for the day-to-day, when I'm kind of just rushing, the ice roller is the best way to go. Also, another thing you can do if you have just other face tools, like this is like a little spoon from Skin Gym. I also have these little like rose quartz, I forgot what these are called, but they like go under your eyes, but you can use them all over your face too. But when you freeze these, they feel so refreshing. Or even just a face roller, you can throw these tools in the freezer as well for about like 15 minutes, and it works the same way that an ice roller would do. It's the same technique. You're pretty much just giving your face a facial massage with quote-unquote ice, so it's all kind of the same thing. I just wanted to share those with you and just really quick show you how I use them. Usually I do this over the sink, but for this video I'm gonna tuck in a little towel right here. So what I do is I pin my hair back, let me catch the wetness, and I literally go like this. So just the way I would give myself a facial massage, I always go up. And right here is where I really start to focus it. That way it kind of helps shrink the pores. This one's already melting because I left it out. So I do this probably for about like a minute, and then it's cold. It's actually just really refreshing. I've learned to just love it. I kind of embrace the cold. Like I said, I like doing this in the morning because I feel like it wakes up my skin. And also too, after this, all you have to do is run this real quick under water, so that way it kind of melts the layer that it touched your skin, and then you can throw it back in the freezer. So usually like one of these can last me all week. And then, like I said, I already have a tutorial on this. I will link it above for you guys and in the comment box down below. But this is usually what I go for in the morning. I like this better too, just because I actually can give myself a real facial massage. The ice does have enough pressure to give me a facial massage, but this one provides a little bit more pressure. So especially like right under my eyes, or like my sinus pressure, I like to roll it out. And I already know, if you can tell by my face, like my face is already starting to like sink in right here. So I even go on my neck, and then I like to drain it out in the back. Literally, I love doing this. It's probably my favorite part of my morning routine. Really get up on my jawline. That's where I really get swollen, is right in here. So I try to flush it out and then drain it. And it feels really good. Also, another way I like using this is like on the back of my neck, especially when I'm tired all day. And for the most part, I usually just do this in the morning. Like, this is a non-negotiable for me. I have to do this routine in the morning, but sometimes I do it in the evening as well, just to pamper my skin. And then as soon as I'm done with this, I go in and I kind of like tell myself that I seal it, and I go ahead and put on my daily moisturizer. I just like using the Cloud Dew by Summer Friday. And I feel like right here, this just acts as a primer for my makeup. So that's really all I do. I feel like this is a really simple way to treat your skin, pamper your skin in the morning. Even if I don't wear makeup, I love going in with this. It just feels so good, and there's just so many benefits to it. Like I said, especially during allergy season, this is my best friend. And again, I do wear makeup all the time, so I just like the way that my makeup applies after using this. So like I said, if you don't have these tools right here, an ice cube does the trick. You don't even have to. You know what, I remember where I saw this actually. I'm going back, I actually saw this on TikTok. Oh my gosh, it like flashed back to me. There was this girl that randomly popped up on my Explore page, and she was using, I think she calls it the contour cube. I'm gonna link it down below. I'm gonna have to find it. And it was literally an ice mold, but it was specifically for ice facials, and I was like, oh my god, that's genius. And she used it, and I wanted to buy it, but she was sold out, so I was like, oh no. So that's why I went and I just bought the regular ice molds from Amazon. I love those. Flashing back, I do want to support her business, so I probably will buy her contour cube. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to link it down below, and I'm going to link her TikTok account down below too. That's where I got it from. And then I did start seeing other people use it, and then I saw the Skin Confidential Lauryn Bostic always talks about ice rolling, especially with inflammation. So it just kind of kicked off, and I was like, well, I'm already doing all this stuff, so that's where I got it from. So I'm gonna link all of that information, everything that I use, down below. If you guys want to see a video where I share how I make the ice molds, I just wanted to keep it basic for today's video and just use water and use ice. But I do get creative sometimes. Like sometimes I've done it with green tea. I do it sometimes. I add berries for antioxidant purposes. I'm trying it with oat milk. So if you guys actually want to see a separate video where I share different ways I go ahead and I make my ice molds, leave it in the comments down below. And if you guys like this video, well, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.